Good morning, student of class 3. I am your computer teacher Sonjit sir. Hope you all are fine. This is my second video and today I am going to continue with the chapter number 1, which is a computer system. Okay, this is part 2, chapter number 1, a computer system. Okay, so let's start. Here you can see the content of this chapter. In my previous video I already have discussed about the uses of a computer and features of a computer. Today I am going to discuss about working of a computer and input devices. Okay, so these two topics I will discuss in this video. So let's start. So first is working of a computer. A computer, we all know that a computer is an electronic machine that follows the IPO cycle. IPO cycle means input, process and output. Input means we give instruction to the computer in the form of data is called input. Okay, then computer will process the input data. This is called processing, and after processing the data the computer will generate a result. This is called a the output. Okay, so it is a device that has ability to accept data, process it and give useful output. In our day-to-day activities we also followed IPO cycles. Okay, the input devices are used to give instruction to the computer which are then processed by the CPU. All the data processed in the CPU. Okay, CPU means central processing unit, and the CPU is called the brain of the computer. We all know that the CPU is called the brain of the computer. It is responsible for performing calculation and execution of all commands. The result after processing the data is transferred to the output devices. Output devices means printer, monitor, speaker. Okay, these are the output example of output devices. For display purpose, a computer is also make the uses of different types of memory to store data and instruction during the processing. The following diagram shows the working of a computer based on the IPO cycle. First is input device. In previous I already discussed about the input, and input devices example are mouse, keyboard. Okay, these are the example of input devices. So the mainly concept is input is to give instruction to the computer in form of data is called input, and to give instruction we use input devices like mouse, keyboard, microphone, etc. Next is CPU. All the processing is done by the CPU. Okay, CPU means central processing unit. Next, output device. Output device means after processing the computer will generate a desired result. Okay, is called the output, and example of output devices are monitor, speaker are the example of output devices. And memory, when the computer process the data it needs some memory. Okay, and we all know that computer uh, can store huge amount of data in storage devices like hard disk, CD, DVD. Okay, so this is the full structure or diagram of IPO cycle. Next is there are various input devices including keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, whereas various output devices including printer, monitor, printer, speaker, headphone. The IPO cycle can also be represented by using input and output devices is shown as the diagram. Here you can see mouse and keyboard input, then process in the CPU box, then output, then the result is come through the output devices like monitor, speaker, printer, etc. Okay, next is mouse. We all know that the mouse is an input device. Okay, a mouse is a pointing device which is used to give instruction to the computer, and it has two buttons and a scroll wheel. We give instruction to the computer by clicking the buttons. Okay, here you can see the scroll wheel is in the middle of the two buttons, and left button and right button. There are two buttons in the mouse. One is left button, one is right button. Some of the functions of a mouse are as follows. It enables us to pointing and selecting things on the monitor. We use the mouse to select and point things on the monitor. It allows us to draw and paint. It lets us to drag things from one place to another place on the monitor. So this is the uses of a mouse. Next is scanner. Here you can see the image of a scanner. Scanner is also a input device. Okay, a scanner is a device used for converting printed documents or photos into electronic formats. Okay, it captures pictures and text on a paper, make a digital copy of it. This copy can be printed and used for desired purpose. Next is microphone. Microphone is also an input device, and it is used to record our voice or sound. Okay, so a microphone is used to input sound into a computer. It helps us to record our voice or different type of sound. For example, we can narrate a story and get it recorded on the computer using the microphone. Now these days, headset which combine a headphone with a microphone are also available in the market. Next is touch screen. A touchscreen is a display screen that allows us to interact using the finger. It is used for opening application and giving commands on the device such as mobile phones and tablets. Touchscreen is also used in the laptops nowadays. Okay, touchscreen are easy to use and are often found machine used in public places such as ATM, ticket collection terminals, theaters and airports. Next is joysticks. Joystick is also an input device and it is used to play games. Okay, nowadays joysticks are commonly used for playing video games. A joystick consists of a stick that is used to attach at the base. The sticks moves the control the movement of a pointer or some other display symbol on the screen. So these are the input devices which we are used to give instruction to the computer. Okay, so I hope that all of you understand, and all of you need to read each and every input devices very carefully and also learn the uses of each and every input device. So today I am ending my discussion here. In my next video I will continue the chapter. Okay, so till then, take care, goodbye and thank you.